What up, guys? Bringing you an update on the planted tank. As you can see, there is not a damn thing in it right now. I had some dwarf hairgrass. This is everything that's in there: the substrate, the rock, the driftwood, the dwarf hairgrass, and all the fish are in this bucket with the heater, because I wasn't sure how long this was going to take me to do it. But I drained it all, took everything out. For the main reason is I drilled holes. Duh. I drilled one for my return. Believe it or not, that's going to be my return line right here. And this is going to be my my drain. Why I went with this one being my return line is because I kind of wanted like that closed loop kind of feel. So the input of it's going to be pretty low to the substrate. I'm going to put a check valve on it, but I haven't really quite figured out how I'm going to do all that yet. I might do, you know, some sort of little standpipe or something, but anyways, this is what I've done. I drilled the hole here on the bottom. This one here is for a 3/4 inch schedule 80 bulkhead, or a 1 inch schedule 40 bulkhead. And this is for a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch hole bulkhead. I mean, I'm going to be putting a 1/2 inch bulkhead in here. I got the tank on the stand right now because I'm measuring where I need to drill my holes, so I can go and drill through the plywood here and start lining up all my stuff here. I got basically the sump here. This is what I'm going to be using, guys. Sorry, bad camera angles here. Basically, this is what I'm doing. This is just a mini version of them DIY wet dry trickles. These are just various plumbing parts, but we're using this. This is a James Connery. This is a FDA approved bin, and I'm not sure about the drawer thing. I couldn't find anything on FDA approval on the drawer thing, but I know the bin is. But anyways, I'm using just a smaller 3-drawer thing here, and you know, this will be first stage for the mechanical, and then this will be bio, and probably more bio, whatever I decide to do with this part. I'm going to prop this up about this high here with egg crate, which I've got plenty of. I'm going to prop it up about that high, put the return pump in, and this is all going to fit under the stand. I'm going to build another like platform here for this to kind of sit on. That way my return pump don't have to push as high, even though it's not really going to be pushing that high, just going to right here. But that's another reason why I made this the return, because the return pump that I have doesn't have the most head pressure rating, and I really didn't want to buy another pump. So this is what we're going with, guys. I will come back at you when I get this cleaned up, and we'll see what I get done tonight. Later. What up, people? So I am on like phase 18 of this freaking project. Anyways, as you can see here, I got the plumbing in. Again, remember, this is going to be the drain, and I got the return. This here is just a piece of PVC that I heated up in a pot of boiling water and just clamped it down to make a duckbill type of return nozzle. And there's the sump down here. Pump's hooked up. Starting to fill it up with water. I'm just kind of leak testing this this return bulkhead here, and everything looks good, so I'll come back at you. Alright, guys, so anyways, I've had the system up and running here, and now I'm going to go ahead and start putting my media in. I was just checking for leaks and everything, and nothing's leaking, so we're looking good. So what I'm going to do is put the drawers in here. I'm not going to use the 3rd drawer right now, just because I don't know what I want to use in it. So anyways, with this 2nd drawer here, sorry, this is going to be my bio media. It's some old media that I had laying around. I was going to use pot scrubbies, but these drawers are kind of thin to use pot scrubbies, so I just had this old media laying around. And I cut the bottom of it out and I put egg crate, and then on top of that I put a piece of screening. That way none of this media would fall through. So that's going to be the 2nd drawer. Camera here for a sec. There we go. And obviously the 1st drawer is going to be my mechanical filtration. This one I actually drilled tons of holes. I don't know if you can see them, but I drilled a bunch of holes. I get a perfect distribution of water, so that's going to be the 1st drawer. And I've already been running it with the 1st drawer, so there's some gunk kind of trapped in it. Anyway, there's the tower there, my hole drilled in the top where I put the pipe into. There's my stand. I might lower that a little bit. It seems kind of high, but we'll see what I get going. So anyways, I will come back at you guys when I get this running again. What's up, guys? Kind of got a mess going on here, so please excuse it. Anyways, let me try to adjust this light here so I'm not putting the bulb in the tank. And I'm not also blinding us. Anyways, so here we go. The system is fully up and running right now, minus I don't have the plant in there right now. Return nozzle here. And the drain here. Pretty quiet. See that return, but works good. I got some flow. I don't know if you can see the crap floating in here. This stuff came off of the dwarf hairgrass. I think it's like a gelatin that kind of absorbs water. That way the plant doesn't die when it's in the store. But I got some flow in the tank here. It's enough. It's a little Rio 800 pump that I'm using for a return pump. I'm going to cut this pipe a little bit longer. I did some adjustments here, so I had to cut this pipe a little bit longer. That way I get it completely inside the trickle tower here. But this is running pretty quiet as well. I'm going to put the heater in this part. Matter of fact, probably like right now. The water does feel pretty cool. And I still got to plant the hair grass again. And then put my T5 light back on. So I will come back at you guys when I get that done. Alright guys, so it's been probably about 3-4 days since the whole setup of the sump. Little mini 5-gallon Sterilite sump here. Got to add a little bit of water to it. But everything's up and running. I got some of the plants planted. Well, not some, all. All I've got in here right now is just some dwarf hairgrass patches, and I'm really hoping that it'll kind of spread along here. And that's not where I'm keeping this thing here. I got some rocks that I'm still got to put in the tank. I just am kind of sick of working on it right now, but I got some rocks here, like various rocks that I'm going to throw in here and, you know, do some scaping. But just wanted to at least get the plants back in and whatnot. So tank's feeling good. I just felt the temperature and my thermometer's saying that it feels pretty good. I do have one little issue though. I don't know if you guys, if my camera will pick it up, but see this here, this is actually water. So that bulkhead is leaking some, and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember tightening that one all the way down. So what I gotta do, of course, is drain this motherfucking tank back down again. And get in there, because the nut, I got the nut side inside because that was the slip side, and I needed the threaded side so I could put that barb for the hose in. So I got to drain this down, and I got to get to that corner so I can lock that down, cinch it down. And I can't believe, you know, I forgot about it. I mean, I was in a rush, and I remember not really cinching it down all the way, so it's my fault. Got the 39 watt T5 high output on here, just because that's what I have laying around right now, guys. I really don't feel like buying another light setup, so this is what I'm going to use for right now, at least. I do have a CO2 setup. I know a lot of people have been saying I need to run CO2 if I'm going to be running, you know, highlighting, but I really don't see the need to be running CO2 with just the dwarf hairgrass in here at this time. So I'm really not going to set up the whole CO2 system right now. And the driftwood I got from the lake, I went actually diving at the lake. This is actually 3 different pieces that I stringed together. I don't know if you can see the string, but I stringed it all together and made for a pretty good piece. I'm thinking about maybe going to the lake and getting a couple more pieces, but I really don't want to jump in the water because it's fucking cold. But yeah, anyways, this is where it's at. The sump's running really well. I can't tell you how well it's working as a beneficial side yet. Obviously the tank is still pretty new. Every day I've been adding a little bit of the bacteria in a bottle type thing. Excuse me, wow, puberty. Yeah, I've been adding a little bit of a bacteria in a bottle type stuff. And I guess it's been working. I mean, I've got like 2 of the 5 fish left. One of them actually jumped out, and
Another one ended up in the overflow the other day, and the other one just died because, you know, I think it was just too much of a load on the tank at once. The tank's sitting on foam because this stand is just literally a piece of garbage. It was just scrap wood that I had left over from an old stand that I had for my 115 gallon. But yeah, everything's running really well. I still got to extend this pipe some. I'm just too damn lazy, and this isn't leaking. A lot of water movement in here. I don't know what that's coming from, because it's not coming from the flow of this. This isn't that much flow. So I'm going to check. You know, I think this might have a nipple for like a Venturi thing. But yeah, anyways, I got to get going. I'm going to get on this pipe here and drain the tank down again. And get to that bulkhead. I can't believe I fucking forgot about that, but, you know, whatever. Shit happens. And I guess while I'm in here, I might put my rock in here and see what I can do with that. So, anyways, guys, there it is. Excuse me, just burp while I talk. Later.